Hello and welcome to another week with Mirree's Dreamtime Messages. Thanks for joining me. If you're new to my channel, my name is Mirree. I'm the artist that paints the artworks that you see on my social media pages under Art by Mirree. And I usually incorporate acrylic on canvas. Acrylic is mainly the medium that I use on canvas. And in my usual practice, I like to do up to 100 paintings per year when I have a really good run. And so back in about 2016, I started to put out the Dreamtime card deck from my original collection of the Dreamtime paintings that I began more than 10 years ago now. And then I put the very first deck out in 2016, and so basically every Sunday I pull out 3 cards to assist people in guiding them during troubled times and uncertainty, and keeping focused on a positive and transformative lifestyle. And so if you're new to my channel, welcome. And every Sunday and Monday I put out a video, and so I'm glad to have you here, and welcome to subscribe to my channel for all the latest updates. I've just recently put out a catalogue, 51-page catalogue, and it contains my biggest prize giveaways of the year, and that will run the giveaways will run up until the 25th of August, but the catalogue will run until roughly about June next year. And so you will find, I'll put the link in the description box so you can check out the catalogue, and you can download it for free as my little way of thanking everybody for following me and signing up to my newsletter. And so the week is going to be starting the 4th of August and running until the 10th. And so on Saturday there's going to be a full moon, so it's going to be a really great time to let go of anything that's not serving you, and for that actual cycle. And so it's a good time to just have a look at what's been working for you and what hasn't been working for you, and let go of anything that is kind of holding you back during the last cycle that you just went through. And so I've been featuring my original paintings on the stories on my Facebook, and so if you've been checking some of those out, then I've been giving the little messages there to guide you through your week. But every day I'm putting posts on the social medias to help guide you as well through your day, or through whatever may be resonating with you at the time. And so some of the paintings that I've been putting out, which may be some of your favorite animals, which maybe you've been seeing in your backyard, or at your local park, or somewhere along the way, on the way to your work, or seeing a friend or family member, is the Eastern rosella. And so the Eastern rosella is a really colourful bird which contains a lot of the colours of the rainbow. And this one is about healing negative relationship behaviours from the past. And so that is the painting that helps with doing that, because of the rainbow colours. In there is affecting you on an emotional level. And so there's a really great story to do with this one that you might want to have a read up about. And each painting comes with the spiritual story postcard, and so which you can cherish over a lifetime. And so go check that one out. And it also, if you can kind of see the reflections, not sure if you can see it in this video, but contains also some other metallic colors that I like to use in my paintings, which reflect light. And the other painting that I've been featuring on my stories lately is on my Facebook stories and Instagram stories is the Australian ibis bird. And so you can probably see them around in flocks. I think I saw nearly about between 30 and 50 quantity flock just recently, because we had so much rain, and there's like a spare paddock near where I live and where they love to go. But there's also a sports oval near where I live as well, which they love to go to. And so I'm sure that you probably see this one around a lot, this Australian bird, but also you find them in other areas. And this one is about breaking the chains from the past, to do with what's been binding you to anything that's been negative, that's been playing out in your life, negative ties or binds that are, still connecting us to the past. And we may be unaware of it, but this is a good painting for if you're wanting to work through something that's to do with the past and you're wanting to break free from it. And so that is really such a good reminder and memory of being able to focus on that goal. And you can see the little green tree frog in the bottom. I also did probably nearly 10 years ago, I did another version which has the redback spider in it, and I think may also have a cockroach. But with this one I changed it up a bit, and instead of adding those I added a frog instead. And so the other painting that I featured on my Facebook and Instagram stories is the southern white rhino and baby. And this one is about helping us to bring out a great inner strength that's within us, and it could be buried within us at the moment, and it may be something that you're wanting to bring out more. And so that is what the story of this one is resonating, and it may be something that you want to work on within yourself. And so each painting comes with a spiritual story postcard where you can bring that more out in yourself. And so this one is such a great one. And if you want to read more up about the story of this one, I'll leave it in the description box so you can check that one out on the online store. And you can view a lot of the other original paintings on my website. If you just go to the link up the top under original paintings, then you can view which paintings may be resonating with you at the moment on your journey, and which will give you an indicator of which qualities you want to bring out the most in you. And it could be something to do with taking back your power, or it could be something that you're wanting to break down and understand more. And so whatever it is, I'm sure you'll find something there for yourself, or maybe you're looking for something for a friend or family member. And so without further ado, we're going to be getting into the Dreamtime messages for this week, and I will be pulling out 3 cards, and the first 2 cards will give us an overview of what's going on in the week, and the third card will kind of be our solution card, which we can work on the action steps on the solution card. But we can also do that with the other 2 to bring about more balance and more happiness and more guidance towards keeping us positive on our path. And so the week is going to be starting the 4th of August and running until the 10th of August. And so we're in the 8th month, and we're heading into the last month of winter here in Australia, which is really great. It's been pretty cold, and so it's going to be great to get some sunshine and warmth back again after having such a cold winter. This the Dreamtime card deck comes with a little 100-page booklet where you can read about all the animals, and it has a little box to put all your 36 cards, and you've got your golden edge foiled 36 cards here, which we're going to be drawing some cards out. I already cleansed these with dried white sage, and I've already cleansed myself so that we can get the most out of our messages. And the last card that we pulled out, the last 3 cards that we pulled out from last week was Magpie, I am expanding. And it was just letting us know that we are expanding ourselves into other areas where we can reach more learning, and also pass on our learning to others as well. But it was also keeping ourselves aware of anyone that could be holding us back, that's within the family circle or any kind of other friendship or work circles. And so the other card that we drew out was with I am balancing ancestral butterfly, letting us know that there was some wounds that we were healing and that we were needing to just balance our week in order to get some more harmony and bring us back to our own rhythm. And the other solution card was we got I am loved with blue wren, letting us know that we're loved, and that spending some time in nature in order to connect with our true selves, and to release anything connected to anger or hate that could be preventing us from getting closer to love within ourselves, and within others as well. And if you want to check what was going on last week out, then you'll see it on my YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe and you won't miss out on a video whatsoever. And the first card that we drew out this week, which was quite interesting, is with Ancestral Sparrow. I am happy, letting us know when I allow myself to recognize the negative people who are not serving my happiness, my natural flow and rhythm returns and I am peaceful again. And so, not everybody is always on our side, unfortunately, which we would like them to be on our side, but sometimes they're not. And so it's important to look out for anyone that's not really on your side this week. And that's perfectly okay, because you are your own unique and individual person. And what's the most important is that you love yourself, and that you love and bring joy and peace and happiness towards yourself. And so if we have a look up in the guidebook, in the little guidebook that comes with the card deck, and you can follow along with the videos every single week, because I draw out 3 cards every single week. And so it's a great opportunity to follow along and see what's happening in our week and what we may be needing to look out for, or what we can learn and bring into our lives that are going to bring more benefit to us. And so the Ancestral Sparrow reminds us that all life is precious, and although sometimes in life people can be like pests, they make up part of our lessons in this world. When a situation can no longer be resolved, it is better to walk away than try and please someone else. It is far more valuable to make yourself happy at this time around. The house sparrow is most widely distributed wild bird in the world and is found almost in every country around the world. They have been impacting interacting with people for almost 10,000 years. They possess a high circadian rhythm, which means they are in tune with the light sensitivity of the sun, enabling them to have a strict pattern of sleeping and eating. Your spiritual integrity is part of yourself that's pure, that is within you, and the morals that you live by that either lift you up or they bring you down. If there is someone in your life that you feel you cannot resolve an issue with because they have stepped beyond these boundaries, it is better to walk away, because this is affecting your happiness, and it's and you are number one, so it's important to keep yourself in harmony and happiness and joy. And so if you are a spiritual person, your spiritual integrity is what is taking a knock. When there is part of us that is out of balance, eventually this can lead to more unhappiness. The best thing you can do now is to make yourself happy by walking away from an unpleasant situation, because you are number one. And so the action step this week to do with Ancestral Sparrow, there may be an understanding you need to reach that will enable you to have a feeling of satisfaction come back into your life. But first you need to take some action to get yourself out of a current situation that is making you very unhappy, unsettled, which is not only affecting your financial situation, but that has been weighing you down for some time. And so the negative, you could be feeling depressed, or removing the ties or cords that bind you from this particular situation or person or people, and there's a lack of trust or money and you feel unsettled. And so the positive is happiness, flow of life, abundance and peace. So if we can continue to work on our happiness and allowing ourselves to become more aware and recognizing and understanding of the people that are around us and that we're surrounding ourselves with, we can begin to start to break down anything that is holding us back from this happiness. And so what's such a powerful and necessary card that we got this week, because this can also apply to our entire life as we are going on our journey. This can pop up at any moment, and it's important just to always have it there in the back of our mind, what we're with some of the things that we face in the world every day. And so it's not for those people to be concerned about your life. And so and this could be a family member, it could be someone at work, or that could be causing you some unhappiness or some problems. And these kind of people are not always easy to uncover. And so just keep that in mind. The other card that we pulled out this week is with the Black Swan Eye Intuitive, and I give myself permission to trust in my inner guidance, which expands the wisdom of my soul. And so, this one is a lovely card to be getting this week, because we can uncover a lot of by listening to our intuition and tuning into the messages that our intuition is giving us. And this card is number 34 in the deck. And you could be feeling broken, or maybe you seem to have some pieces of the missing puzzle in your life that hasn't really come together for you yet. So the Black Swan will guide you on your journey as you venture into unknown territories to find the missing pieces of yourself. And so you are reaching a time of journeying within yourself in order to find your way and any pieces of your hidden world. You want to regain your energy again, which has left you feeling scattered over a period of time, or maybe from a certain circumstance which caused you a lot of pain or trauma. And so the purpose of the Black Swan's dreaming is to teach you about your individuality in the fountain of your youth, providing you with the wisdom and dreaming of your soul. So going on a journey, whether it's a small trip in the car or a meditative one where you can journey within yourself through the use of meditation, healing, song, dance, music, or art, which is highly beneficial to you right now. Use this time wisely to expand the knowledge of your inner beauty. And the reason that creativity is so important to you this week is that it will enable you to go on this even slow journey where you can get back to yourself. And when you can go into this journey, you automatically will be given answers to whatever is troubling you at this time. And so Black Swan is really going to be a great tool that you can use this week, especially to uncover the first card that we drew out this week. And so it's really important to spend some time with yourself alone, so that you can get to this solution, and you will. So the action step to do with Black Swan is that your soul is going to be going to thrive. You just need to take some action to explore your inner boundaries. This will enable you to venture into unknown places within your soul and territories you haven't been to before. Trust in your own inner guidance through the process of your heart and soul. Meditation and music will greatly assist you during this time. Allow yourself the time to be open to explore yourself more without any judgments or restrictions which could have been placed upon you. The negative could be you're inexperienced, you're lazy, you're abandoning, negligence or inhumanity. You can always turn the negative around to a positive by going on a meditative journey, inner wisdom, individual dreaming and exploration. And so at any time, if you're feeling negative, go into the guidebook, look up the card that and the most simplest way is just reading the negative and the positives. And so it can show you just through the positive what you're needing to do. And so you can just stop everything that you're needing to do. Okay, I need to do some meditation this week, or just listening to some meditative music, which will kind of take your mind on a little journey and slow your mind right down and into your heart. So it's not so up in a level where you're just constantly go. And you need to drop your mind down, and going on a journey through music, through art, through meditation, through contemplation, through bushwalking, through nature, enables your mind to drop down into your heart. And this is where you can get more of a steady rhythm where it's not so on the go or feel stressful, because it's really important that this week you are calming down your mind this week, especially to do with the first card that we pulled out, so that there's less worry and concern and more focus on getting back into balance through your intuition and your Black Swan. And so let's have a look and see what our solution card is going to be, because the other two cards have really already given us the action steps that we need to take in order to in order to balance out our week more. And so the solution card is coming to me, and just let's have a look and see. Oh, okay then. And the solution card is we need to be open this week with the Tasmanian tiger and baby. When I allow myself to be open to new ideas, I give myself permission to step outside of my comfort zone, which results in the ultimate solution, my self-realization. So it's so very important to be open this week and to try and get out of our comfort zone. I know, which isn't always easy, but that's really going to be helping us this week in our solution and getting even more results to do with the first two cards that we pulled, especially the first one. And so if we turn to number 14, the number 14 is our solution card this week. And so sometimes in order to move forward, we need to take a few steps back and take a careful look at what we left behind and the things we learned by doing so. It's not about dwelling on the past, but about breaking the chains of the past, so we can start over in confidence that we will not repeat the same mistakes again. Sometimes we cannot know if something will work out or not for sure. If we don't try to be more open to other possibilities and other ways that may work out, whether we are working on a new project, choosing a life partner, or renovating a building or building a new home, we will never know there is another way we don't even realize existed before if we don't limit ourselves. And so by doing this, we are imagining the unimaginable, and isn't that something to be excited about, a new adventure that is ready to begin? And so when we can look back at how far we've come when we started out to where we are now, sometimes this can be the secret ingredient to obtaining our next level of achievement. And especially if you're ambitious in what you like to do, especially if you're someone that likes to keep moving forward all the time and without too many restrictions or influences placed upon you. And so, you know, especially if you're someone like me that's very independent and likes to have your freedom and independence in doing certain plans and achievements through your own methods and not be influenced by anyone. It's really important to be open to these new ways of doing things. And so the action step is to get ready to conquer your next stage. You are coming near to breaking a cycle, and so congratulations on breaking a new cycle, you know. And so in order to keep moving forward, it's so very important to you know, keep active and moving forward so that you can continue to leave everything behind from the past, because you're starting a new cycle, and so you want to keep active. Being active means that you can also continue to, you know, let go of any stragglers that are there. And so yeah, the cycle could be connected to the past in relation to family, work, or in a relationship that didn't serve you. So whatever it is, Tasmanian Tiger will be your guide whilst you take some important time out to reflect and contemplate on your past without dwelling on. And so projects take time, patience, and a new level of understanding that we need to learn to open ourselves up to more often. So continue to nurture the outcome, and it will surely come about for you. Be sure to open to amazing things, and they will be open to you. And so yeah, I mean, people say that it takes roughly 6 months to change yourself. And so, you know, we're getting into August now. August, September, October, November, December. And so if we're going through till December, that's 5 months, and then January is 6. And so the negative is resisting change, you're being stubborn and narrow-minded. And so the positive, you can always turn the negative into a positive by self-realization, letting go, breaking a cycle. And yeah, so this is our solution card, and you know, which is really great that we got these. But we got that one this week, and so the 3 cards that we got this week is with I am happy. These are our 3 cards here, as you can see. I am happy with Ancestral Spiral, letting us know that that it's important to try and recognize any negative people that are trying to hold you back, or that don't want to see you strive, or don't want you to go past this next go into this new cycle. And so, you know, you don't want to have any delay, so it's really important to, you know, try and recognize who those people are. And you can do that through the Black Swan by tuning into your intuition and, you know, helping yourself to go on a journey where you can collect any missing pieces that you know, that you've maybe felt like you've lost along the way. And you know, it's just going to help you to solve any situations that may arise this week, And you can do that by really relaxing yourself through a journey of creativity, through music or meditation, contemplation, singing or dance. And the other card that we drew is with the Tasmanian Tiger, I Am Open, which is our solution card this week. That's helping us to, just have your focus in mind that you're breaking a cycle and you're starting a new one, and which is really great news. Because the new cycle that you're about to start is one that's going to bring more growth and happiness into your life. But it's really important to just break the chains from the past completely, from the old cycle, and so continuing to move forward will assist you in doing that, and also assist you in being open to new ways of and new ideas for yourself that are coming to you that you never realized before about, that could work and propel you further into your future. So it's important to be open to new ideas, because that can give you new ways of solving old and existing problems. And so I hope you have a wonderful week with these 3 cards. And don't forget to check out, the remaining prizes. I'm pretty sure one ends at midnight tonight. And we still have, I think we still have like 5, 6, 7. We still have about 4 other major prizes that are going. And so don't forget to check those out. And, and keep going with your journal writing, don't forget. And these are 2 of the other journals that I have currently with the White Cockatoo. And so the White Cockatoo is about rebirthing the new. And so if that's what your focus is, on rebirthing the new and letting go of old patterns and such as self-doubt and negative thinking to do with yourself. So it's about letting all that go and awakening to the new you. And the other journal, which is really great, is the Platypus. And the Platypus helps us to get out anything that's troubling us at the moment, so that we can cleanse ourselves and find the new pathway we can move forward, and keep us on track. And so check these out in the store. It's under homewares and under journals, and I'll leave the link in the description box for all these goodies, for the original paintings, the journals, and the card decks, which are currently on sale still till for a limited time for 50% off. So there's no excuse not to get your Dreamtime card deck, and you can follow along every week with all the messages that are coming to you. And so don't forget to work on your solution card this week, and I hope you have a wonderful week, and I'll see you again next week. Bye for now. I just forgot to let everybody know that I was on the podcast last week with Wealthing Podcast with Alicia Castelio, and so check that one out if you want to learn a lot more about me and my work as an artist, and the processes of my work, and how I get to the messages and how I get to the finished product of the painting. And so I'll leave the link in the description, but I'm hoping to add that one to my YouTube channel very soon. And so don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss out on this podcast. There will be the video version and also the audio version as well. And so I hope you really enjoy that one, because it's basically the first time that I've really put out this kind of information about myself and the processes to do with my work and my messages. So I hope you really enjoy it, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.